Let's learn about contemporary conflict theory. The beginning of contemporary conflict theory coincides with the formation of Leninism. Vladimir Lenin developed the political ideology. He was the founder and first leader of the Soviet Union. Leninism is an adaptation of traditional Marxist views and opinions that were the primary viewpoint for social, economic, and political control in Russia and the driver of the Russian Revolution of 1917. Leninism is a form of traditional Marxism and classical conflict theory. The perspective asserts that to replace capitalism with socialism, extreme social reform and the use of violence and fear tactics is favorable. Through this process, it led to the formation of a government and political system that opposed differing viewpoints to socialism, which is described as a totalitarian government. Fear was used as a tool to drive conformity, and human rights were often sidelined for the initiatives and goals of the Socialist Party. Joseph Stalin, rose to power after Lenin's death. I am associated with the use of terror and violence to achieve political domination. The Soviet Union underwent rapid industrialization under my control. I felt strongly about establishing a singular party that ruled and provided a source of unity and commonality among the Socialist Party. While Lenin was against differing views of socialism, I was completely intolerant to those who challenged socialism and communism in any capacity.
After Stalin's death, Nikita Khrushchev took over leadership. I saw Stalin's tight and fearful rule as a choke upon the potential of Russia and communism. I allowed for liberal application of socialist views, so long as these variations still aligned with socialism at a base level. I instituted the reign of a consumer economy in the USSR. Additionally, government control over individual freedoms lessened. These changes were positive impacts to socialism, allowing it to expand to other nations. Despite this expansion of freedoms, I was still a Soviet nationalist and, therefore, kept a strong distance from opposing and differing communist national powers during my rule. One of the most popular outside influences was Maoism led by Mao Zedong. I did not allow this perspective to influence the USSR or become intertwined with Soviet identity.
I am Mao Zedong, the most notable communist leader of China, and am associated with China's Cultural Revolution. An entire social class, occupied by peasants, was seen as useless and inactive. However, unification of Chinese peasants would institute a singular, strengthened power to advance the country.
On the other side of the world, Wright Mills saw a need to more clearly relate interpersonal interactions in society to the larger power struggles that happen on a societal and macro level, where the sociological imagination is the ability to see the details of our own lives in the context of larger social structures as opposed to merely personal choices or personal troubles. How do political and philosophical perspectives impact society?